Right back at you. It's your boy, Ferrari boy, man, back in the motherfucking building. Ooh, it's been a long time, boy. I ain't posted nothing in like 8 months. Something like that. It's been a while. I wasn't fucking with that winter. This man in the Midwest, this winter was crazy. When I say crazy, this winter was crazy up here, man. Freezing, rain every day, ice storms every day, man. It was fucking horrible. Man, it was terrible. So I didn't do shit for the whole winter. Probably just I sand some of this, some parts here in the basement. I made them inserts for the dash, but for the most part, man, all I did was like ordering parts for the Malibu. I ordered to finish up the parts to finish this up, and I was order some tools and shit like that. But other than that, man, I wasn't fucking with it. But it's time to get back on this, man. I need to go and finish this. I was looking at a guy at Atomic Garage, and he was saying how sometimes you just need to complete it. To complete a project, and then you can go and fine tune it, but at least complete it. So that's what I'm finna do, man. I'm finna complete this thing and stop always changing shit. I'm gonna finish this so I can move on, because I not only do I got the Grand Prix, of course. I got the Malibu. It's right here. I made this cart for it. I saw a guy on YouTube, and I took it the idea from him. It rolls real easy, real easy. Just made it with some Home Depot and Harbor Freight wheels. It was simple. It wasn't nothing crazy, but that's the Malibu. And I got a 4-door Cutlass with the front end wrecked. I ain't got nothing on that. That's at my cousin's house in his backyard. So 2 more fucking projects, and I'm still fucking with this dang Grand Prix. So I need to hurry up and finish this and go on and get it done. So what I'm gonna do is, okay, I did the final installation of the Malibu, on the dash, so I know that's ready to go. That's in. Now I need to fill this gap right here. I gotta fill this. See, I'm gonna fill that in so it'll go in here as one. It look like one piece. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that started, and I'm gonna cut you back on. Alright, so I got it filled. I just filled it with a couple pieces of MDF. Only thing I did really was just fill it. Okay, now I'm gonna show you how you can just fill it, but you can use kitty hair and Bondo. You can actually shape it the way you want to. Okay, I got the masking tape on here because I don't want it to stick in certain parts. But it's just, you see how it is. It ain't even or nothing. It's just 2 pieces I use just to fill it. And I glued it with CA glue just so I can fill it. That's all I need. And then using kitty hair and Bondo, you can sand it and shape it to the way you want. And I'm gonna show you. How it's gonna look when I hit it with the fiberglass. I'm sorry, the Bondo and kitty hair. So let me get that started, and I'm gonna cut you back on. Alright, so I got the short strand. Well, I didn't use the short strand. I used the Bondo glass, because just the regular Bondo glass, I just used that because I had some left over. Same shit, man. Only difference is the kitty strand, man. The sanding 10 times easier, way easier. Once you start fucking with that kitty hair, you ain't gonna fuck with this Bondo glass. I just had some left over, but it's the same shit. You just have to sand a little bit more. I had some left over, so I'm gonna use the rest of it before I pop on it that kitty hair, because that kitty hair is, I think that gallon thing like $60 or $50 or something. I don't be seeing the Bondo glass in the big ones. All I see is the long hair, and I don't like that long hair ones. So, but anyway, that's how you put it on here. So you just glob it on here, man. Nothing special, nothing special. Just glob it on there so and get everything covered and filled. And it's blue masking tape. Don't use this shit either. Get you some automotive tape. Like I said, this is some stuff I'm using the last of. Like using the last of this shit. I'm not using this shit no more after that. It doesn't. Shit hard to get up. You see, I still got some on here that's giving me problems to take this shit off. So let me You see, I can't get. It's hard to get this shit off. It's hard to get the shit off. But see, I had some yellow tape. I used that for this. That was the yellow tape. But the yellow tape, the automotive tape, way better. Don't fuck with the shit if it ain't just don't use masking tape and painting tape. That shit, it's hard to get that shit off, man. Get the automotive tape. It ain't nothing but like a couple cents more. Ain't nothing really expensive, but it's like $4 a roll compared to this shit being like $2.99 and stuff. So don't even worry about it. But yeah, so we're gonna let this dry, starting to dry. We're gonna let this dry, and then we're gonna start forming it a little bit. And I'm gonna cut you back on so we can see how it look when we start forming it. All right, so I took it off, and I went ahead and started shaping it. You see it already. You see it's already starting to take shape, though, right? And this is what I was saying. But see how I had stepped it like that, but see how it filled. I used it to fill it in. That's all I really needed to do was fill it in, fill everything in, so I can just sand it to the contour that I want. So I'm gonna keep sanding, because what I want to do is I'm gonna have to cut this. That's why I marked it. I'm gonna have to sand it all the way down because I want it to come to this edge. And I wanted to round it off, so because it looks like this. See how this looks like it's come up a lot higher than the actual monitor. So I'm gonna have to sand that down. So I'm gonna sand all this down some more. I'm using my die grinder. If you ain't got no compressor, just use a fucking palm sander, or what kind of sander you got. Same same thing. Only difference is time. Which is quicker if you got a die sander. If you got a palm sander, you can still get the same fucking results. Ain't no big deal. Just use palm sander then, and you can make it with 80 grit or 60. I use 60 for this one. You use 60 or 80 grit. 80 grit might take a little longer, but sometimes we get that 60, it kind of makes chunks out of this shit. It'll take chunks out, so you got to be careful when you use like 30 and 60 grit and 40 grit and shit. But we're gonna keep it going. I'm gonna finish sanding and mold it back up some more, and I'm gonna cut you back on. Alright, so it's about a done deal, y'all. I had to put some more right here because to fill up a little gap right there, but basically that was just a little thing I was showing you how to fill some gaps. Big ones, that was a pretty big one. Small ones are a lot easier than that, but this was even easy, you know. But I'm just showing, ain't no wrong or right way or nothing to do this stuff, man. I'm just showing you ways that I do it, and my way is definitely not the best way. It's like a lot of cats on YouTube that's doing way better that maybe you should follow. You know, if you want to see how they doing it, you know, that could be like the right way, because they really into this. You know, they really been doing it for a long time, man. So this is just how I do it. And like I said, all I gotta do is just hit it with some Bondo, and you know, some filler rather, and I'll be finishing it up. Now it's back, you know, I got it all flush back up in there. You see, one flush stuff in there. It looks good. It looks good. It looks good. So I'm gonna end it with that, because it's getting late. I need to get in, get me something to eat. You know, I'm on this whole little vegan thing, man. It's been like a year. Boy, I gotta eat like 8 times a day, boy. It's ridiculous, because I can't stay full for nothing. It is rough. It's rough, man. It's rough. But that's it. I'm gonna get y'all back to I'll get y'all another update. Well, no, we gonna finish this up tomorrow, and then after that, I'll probably go back to trying to get an update a week. It's your boy, Ferrari boy. 2 up, y'all.